What's up, guys? It's James with DentRepairJacks.com down in Jacksonville, Florida. I got this smashed fender on a Nissan Altima. I think it's a 2020. Using a limited light right there. Setting on my light, having no problems there. All right, I got a Dent Wizard hockey stick. Heating that sucker up so we don't bust the paint. And I'm using a flat bar with a blue HT tip from Dentcraft, I think that was. I'm working that body line, keeping it hot so the paint doesn't bust. I'm applying outward pressure right there with the flat bar, and then I'm knocking down all that crown. This is what's going on there. Working that body line again. It's still not giving it up, so there's a ton of crown that need to be worked. So I was doing that for a while on this repair, holding tension, working that crown, moving the board back to get a better view, different angle on that crown, holding tension, knocking down the crown. Knocking down the crown, knocking down the crown, knocking down the crown. A lot of people make fun of me for that hammer that I use, that old Craftsman hammer, because it's so cheap. But my super expensive hammer, won't mention any names, the threading just busted out of it, so it's worthless. So I'm using my $12 Craftsman hammer a lot more these days, even for blending and stuff like that. Still working that crown. Is that really that dent wasn't moving? So really, you don't want to force anything. When you feel like it's not moving, or it would just really jack everything up, you want to just figure out what you need to knock down to release tension. Knocking down. You can see in this clip that the whole lip on that fender is jacked up. And I'd have to fix that later on with a wheel lip tool. So right there, I was just using a normal, R8, I think, Dentcraft tip with a yellow tip on there, yellow cushion tip. Getting a different angle on that. Doing a little more fine tuning. That is a Dentcraft hammer. Looks like it's made out of some crutches, but that sucker will get the job done. It's a little light, but it's good. And then I think I have an HT 32 or 64 tip on that for blending. If you're looking for an interchangeable tipped blending hammer on a budget, that Dentcraft hammer is, I think, the cheapest you can find. I bought it in a set of 3, which is almost a necessity, because you get that one, that's a short one, then you get a medium-sized one, and then a super long one. If you're going to do any roof work, you're probably going to need that set from Dentcraft. All right, now I'm working on the edge of that fender, and that's a Dent Wizard fender lip tool. That's what I've always used. I've always worked for Dent Wizard. I've always used Dent Wizard tools. but I'm sure you can get something similar out there. Just look for a wheel lip tool is what you're gonna try to look for. All right, here's your final product. It's not perfect by far. There's quite a bit of texture still left. But the customer wasn't looking for perfection, nor were they wanting to pay for perfection. So that's exactly what they wanted. I kind of over-delivered on that. There's the finished product. Guys, if you like my video, please subscribe, and I appreciate you watching. See you next dent.